Hey everyone, Craig Williams here, back with another video. In this video, we're going to keep going, adding some more effects, and keep working the track, getting it to sound as good as we can possibly get it. Before I start, I just wanted to let you know of a really stupid thing that I did. When I was syncing all my drives up, so I'd have all my samples the same on my drive that I travel with as my drive at home. I I copied over the. I just forgot about it, that I added the vocal samples to my external drive, but it's not on my home drive. So now there is no vocal in there, and I'll have to go back and try and find the vocal parts that I cut up. So I'm just showing you that, I mean, mistakes can happen, and just make sure you pay attention to what you're doing. I'm going to fix that up today or tomorrow. Until then, we might as well just keep going and getting some more stuff done, and then hopefully we can go back and get this vocal sounding pretty decent again. Okay, so we've got just a couple of little reverse ride samples in there now. So what I would like to do is bring in just the standard sort of dance music thing and just get some white noise, initialize a preset, and copy and paste that, and then pan them out. I like to pan them out so it makes the white noise nice and spread out, and then it's just going to be a case of, I can name this one effects white, going and EQing it, because obviously when you initially play a white noise, I just make sure that's turned down. It should be even across the whole spectrum there. So obviously, if you've already got a lot of stuff in the bass and then you're adding a white noise, you can start to get a really muddy sound, and the white noise can just eat up all your headroom. So first thing I do is just low cut it, and then we want it to be a nice sort of pleasing maybe even put it up a bit. Just don't want that. And we could have EQ'd it out there, but we just don't want that sort of high harshness that you can get sometimes. Let's just have a bit of a see how it sounds. That's not too bad. Let's put one in and then see how we go from there. You just want a little note there. And what I want to do is nice and long. Even a little bit longer than that. Even maybe a little bit. So if we want a little bit, we can just hold down shift, and then goes up in small increments. Let's go to 790 there. And then also what we can do is add a reverb. Take this off. Add a nice reverb to it and hit delay. If you add anything sort of above an 8, like a quarter or a triplet, you can get the sound of the attack will be delayed, whereas this just sort of lengthens the sound. Let's see how that sounds. You can pull that down even more. And without it. So I think it adds a little bit there. Even pull that down a little bit more. Through, make sure we color them. So I'll obviously keep adding them in, but while you guys are here, we could probably take that machine plugin off now. We're not going to use that anymore. And let's put in Santh again. And this one I like to use every now and then. That's G. You can hear there, it's got the riser there, and we make it hear the sound going up there, and then if we add a maybe a pitch to that, put it on free, gain it about halfway, and then I think the song's too smooth to have sort of the big LFO sound, but definitely something like that in there. So let's paint some stuff in. If you push Option Shift, put you up by an octave. So and then if you hold down Option Shift again while clicking and dragging, it should drag that note out for the whole region, as you can see there. And we want it to be from there. Let's nope. just want to see how long it's actually going to go until that's good enough. So what we can do is bounce that in place. Rise that and track it. Okay, like that. This is our audio down there. We can have a listen. Cool. So just cut off the end there, and then we can. Won't put a fade tool on it. Let's put an EQ on there straight away just to take off the low end. Don't want too much of that low end rumble. And what we can do is put, so let's put an eighth delay on there. And let's take off that, because when it gets up here, it's a little bit too piercing, so let's just take that off. Even more on there. Then as it goes up higher, it sort of dies out. So let's have a listen to that. Another thing we can do is the reverb trick, pushing it back in the mix. I want it so people kind of feel it rather than hear the sound. You can hear it just in there. If you listen to it, you can just hear it in there. Because we've made it as audio, we can just use that throughout the track. So that's okay, so there's some more little bits and pieces that we've got. I'll continue finishing those off and put them throughout the track so you guys don't have to listen to me put them in different sections, or watch me rather and put them in different sections. And when we come back, we'll add some more effects. Until next time, see you later.